from Government and Civil Employee Services. I'm here for our, what?
It's the fifth time now.
This is our fifth installment of Facebook Live. I'm here with Galen.
Hi, guys. How are you today?
And Megan Jones.
Hi, guys.
So here today, we're talking to you guys about salespeople to be aware of and how to do your homework, right? So one of the things that we constantly do is meet with people and talk to them about their retirement and benefits, and we walk into some pretty sticky situations. And really, that's why we thought it was important to talk with you guys about this today. So, Galen, I know that you sit down with people and you've walked into some rough situations regarding retirement.
I have. I remember this one case where I was meeting with the employee. I was going over their paycheck with them, and I noticed that they had 2 disability policies. Mm-hmm. And these 2 disability policies that they had, they wouldn't have even paid out if the person needed to get that income. They were just sold too much.
So 2 disability policies. Now, granted, people can have 2 disability policies, but this specific person, it was beyond the limit of which they would have ever been able to claim, right?
Yeah.
So that's really the one of the things where they were paying. How long were they paying that?
It was about 6 years. That wasn't the alarming thing to me, though. The alarming thing was that the person was in 2 disability policies. They had about 6 months of sick leave on their own, and they weren't putting into their thrift savings plan, getting that free matching money with their 401k, their federal 401k.
Anyone that hasn't met with us yet, one of the things that we always recommend for federal employees is that you have to get that matching money. So that's always the first step. You shouldn't be buying 2 disability policies if you're not even saving for retirement. Right. You're basically betting on your chances of being disabled, not a good disability policy.
Right.
So, Megan, I know whenever you talk to people, too, Megan is on the phone with people a lot, and even when you talk to them, they're confused.
Everyone is confused. The majority, I talk to people daily, and, they don't understand their TSP. They don't understand the options available to them.
Oh, wow, 3 viewers. Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
So that's good.
No, but they are very confused, and there is a sense of relief when I start explaining how their benefits work, and that, we do offer that service for a professional to explain their benefits to them, to educate them on their benefits.
Yeah. I think it's really important, Megan, just to ask questions. When you're sitting down with somebody, ask questions about what you've already purchased in the past. Somebody that's reputable, that they would know the answer to the question, or at least know how to find out the answer to your question.
Right.
So our first point is ask questions. Right?
As many as possible.
So whenever you're meeting with a salesperson, ask questions. I think it's important to ask questions about your employer-sponsored benefits, right? Us at Government and Civil Employee Services, we specialize in federal employee benefits, right? So whenever we sit down, we explain federal employee benefits to people. If you worked as a real estate agent or state police, whatever it is, you should ask questions about your specific employer-sponsored benefits, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So our first point is ask questions. Our second point today is to Google them.
Right.
Mm-hmm. What do you think is important about Googling them, or what should you think you should look for online, Megan?
I know when I talk to prospects on the phone, I always give them our website. Go to our website, check us out. There's Broker Check. There's the Department of Insurance online that you can go to and research search for producer. Lots of different ways, lots of different resources.
Broker Check is a great resource, guys. I'm actually going to post a link for that in the comments below after we are done going live. We'll have the link for Broker Check if you guys ever want to check that out. If you have a salesperson, specifically in insurance and finance, these tips really apply to anyone, any salesperson. It's not just about an insurance or finance salesperson. It's about anyone. Broker Check is specifically for insurance and finance, though. So Google them, look for a website, look for them on LinkedIn. You can find them pretty much you find just about anybody online. And someone who's been in this business for several years, you should be able to find information about them in this industry, right?
Yeah.
So number 1, ask questions. Number 2 is Google them. And Megan, tell everyone what's number 3.
Number 3 is ask around at work. I mean, I'm sure you have coworkers, similar benefit plans. Who do they use?
People pass Galen around post offices constantly. So,
yeah, I get referrals constantly. Consistently, the phone is ringing with, a referral their coworker worked with Galen. So ask around.
Ask around at work. You can ask around at work. Do you guys know this person? Have you met with this person before? Even another tip would be, if you're getting ready to retire and you know someone that retired a few years ago, call them and ask them who they dealt with. Ask around at work.
And how their experience was. Find out about the experience.
It's the experience. It's the educational platform, the learning of the benefits and what you have.
Right. So, number one, ask questions. Galen, number two?
Number two is Google. We live in a very technologically advanced age. You should know who you're dealing with at this point.
And ask around. Ask your coworkers, ask your friends, relatives.
So really what this comes down to, guys, is asking a lot of questions. Whenever you're meeting with salespeople, whether it's someone talking about retirement or whatever, educate yourself. We constantly talk about educate yourself, right? Ask questions, right?
Ask questions. And if anybody has a question now about their paycheck, they should definitely contact us, and we could go over that with you line by line so you are aware, and maybe you're in a similar situation like the story of the disability policies.
Right.
We don't know until we look.
Right?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's sometimes as easy as just going over your pay stub, which you get every 2 weeks.
It is.
So,
yeah. Knowing your numbers.
Ask questions, right? So, guys, we want to thank you for joining us. You're always more than welcome to ask questions. I don't know if you guys noticed, we're sporting some new Government and Civil Employee Services t-shirts. So we're very excited about those as well. But next week, we're going to be coming to you guys. We're going to be talking about honesty. I'm actually going to be meeting with Bill McConnell, the author of Higher Honesty, and we're going to be talking about honesty is going to be our topic for next week. I think that seems to be a pretty good theme so far this month. Do you have anything to add, Galen, before we go?
Well, I just want everybody to think about what benefits they've purchased in the past and think how they mix with their spousal benefits and how that could be their future retirement. Just know what's out there. Know what's available. Make choices.
Right. Also, whenever you're asking questions, I know that we talked about this yesterday. When you're asking questions, or Megan, when you're setting appointments, I know that you always make sure the spouse is there, right?
I do. I always recommend, the appointment time includes the spouse.
You're not retiring alone. Whenever you retire, you have to look at the whole household.
The entire household.
Ask questions not just about your benefits, but about your spouse's benefits as well. But thanks, guys, for joining us. One of the things that we do want to let you guys know, if you're interested, last week we were at Troy Allen Buick. Next week we're at Higher Honesty Corporation. If you're a business owner and you think that you have a tip related to finance or retirement, contact us. We're definitely looking for more people. We plan on doing this every week. Now, next week we are going to be on Friday, and then is it
The following week will be Tuesdays at 2.
Yeah.
So there will be an announcement out there, a reminder, but we are going to be switching to Tuesdays.
It does make sense. Tuesdays at 2, our 2 cents live on Tuesdays at 2.
My idea.
Yeah, of course. So anyways, guys, make sure you join us tomorrow in wishing Megan a happy birthday. Her birthday is this weekend, so we're very happy to celebrate it.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Megan.
So, guys,
we're not telling how old, so don't even ask.
We might have a contest. We don't know. Anyways, guys, join us tomorrow. Or join us tomorrow in telling Megan happy birthday. Join us next week on Friday for talking about honesty.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Galen. Thanks, Megan.
All right. See you guys.
See you
Have
next
a great
week.
weekend.